All right, it's time to dive right into the laws of nutrition, hosted by Pamela Fox Leonard. And the question on our mind tonight is, do you feel ruled by your cravings? And as much as you try to resist, is there an uncontrollable pull to eat the very things you're trying to avoid? Stay tuned, because now we have our nutrition health specialist here to crush the causes of craving. Welcome my co-host, Pamela Fox Leonard. How are you, Pamela?
I'm doing great, Blanca. How are you doing today?
I am amazing. And you, as a nationally known health coach with 30 years in health and wellness, does this happen to you? Like, can you relate to this?
I can so relate to this. This goes back all the way to my childhood when I would sneak into the kitchen pantry and eat brown sugar out of Tupperware containers. And it went on through my college years when I was actually in a bodybuilder in competition. And one night, my roommate made a sheet cake and left it on the counter, and that's all I could smell all night. It kept me up. I couldn't even sleep, to the point where I got up and I ate it. With my hands, I just dug in and started eating it. So these cravings are real. They are definitely real. And still to this day, I struggle with it.
But why do we have them?
Well, that is a great question, and I'm so happy to be here to share with you, because I know it's so common with so many people, and it literally took me decades to figure it out and to finally get control over it. And basically why we have it, it is like a lifetime cascading events. And now, many of you have probably heard of the gut-brain connection, and so I'm going to break this down as clearly and as quickly as possible, because I could do a whole segment just on this. But it starts with the balance of our gut. And when we're born, we have this beautiful garden in our gut, and it's called the microbiome. There's good bacteria and there's neutral bacteria. But as life goes on, this balance, this delicate balance, gets interrupted, and there's like disruptors, like weeds get planted in the garden. And those things the disruptors are things like antibiotics, over-the-counter medications, really all medications that we take, including alcohol and processed foods, even birth control pills. So this gut-brain connection, these bacteria now, the neutral bacteria, they become bad, and they are what are causing the cravings. They send signals to our brain, and we're basically eating what they crave.
So what is the correlation between those cravings and a sweet tooth?
Well, that's a great question, too. So with that gut-brain connection, and when the bacteria go rogue and they become bad bacteria, guess what they like to eat?
What?
They like to eat sugar. And sugar really is a dangerous drug. It is 9 times more addictive than cocaine.
What?
Honestly, it is. It's proven fact. And I denied it myself until I tried to quit it. And then I had to start my own essay group, Sugars Anonymous. But I was the only one there because everyone else is in denial. So I'm here to help all those people that say, no, I don't have a sugar craving, because, you know, when you are put to the test, it's hidden in everything. It's hidden in our salad dressings. Even if we think that we are eating healthy, it's hidden in, obviously we know, processed foods. And even in healthy things like hummus, you always have to read the label.
So how do we really crush these cravings and, frankly, eliminate the constant hunger?
Well, there's a couple things that we can do. Now, like I mentioned, these bacteria, they're living organisms, and they have a really healthy appetite. So when we can change our mindset, instead of thinking about how we can lose weight to how we can crowd out these bad bacteria and feed the good bacteria, you're going to see your cravings actually go away. We can do a couple things with this. One thing we can do is take a look at our tongue. If there's a white coating on our tongue, that is indication that we have a bacterial overgrowth. And those sugar-craving bacteria, they don't like alkaline. So what we can do is just simply have a lemon water. We can rinse our mouth with it. We can brush our teeth. We can, we can also eat foods that are going to feed the good bacteria and satisfy our sweet tooth at the same time.
what kind of foods do you recommend to crush these cravings?
Well, I like to start with root vegetables because they're naturally sweet, like beets and carrots. And we can also have fruits that are lower on the glycemic index, and those are things like berries and apples and dates. Now, the thing all of these foods I just mentioned have in common is that they're high in fiber, so they're going to fill us up. The fiber also feeds the good bacteria, and we're going to have our sweet tooth satisfied with a little bit of sweetness from these foods.
I mean, you are definitely taking healthy to the next level. And I know you also have a Kick Sugar program coming up on Monday, October 12th. Can you tell our listeners more about this?
Sure, yeah. So this is a program that I developed almost 4 years ago now, when I was going through my struggles with kicking sugar, and I've helped so many people across the United States. Now, this Kick Sugar Gentle Detox is an online group event, so anyone can join across the U.S., even in the world. And as we're doing a lot right now, it's a virtual classroom, so you can join in on your laptop or even call in on your phone if you don't have Zoom. And there's so much that's involved in this. You're going to get a done-for-you meal plan where you have choices on what you can eat. You're going to get all the recipes and a grocery store list, so you know exactly what you need to buy, get in and out of the grocery store. And we're going to set up your kitchen so you're going to have all the essentials you need so you can succeed. And in addition to this, you're going to get a lot of handouts on mindful eating strategies like we've talked about a few weeks ago, self-care techniques so you can nurture your body, mind, and soul as you're going through this process. Now, for some reason, because I know we're all busy, you can't make the session, or if there's so much information you need to go back and review it, these sessions will be recorded for your convenience to go back and listen to. So, it's a full body, whole body Kick Sugar cleanse. It's a gentle detox. There's no negative side effects. It's all simply positive. I guarantee it.
And how long is the program?
This is a 2-week program. It begins next Monday, the 12th at 5:30.
And tell me a little bit more about what this will involve.
Well, this involves giving yourself the opportunity to feel better. Every time I have this course, it absolutely amazes me. Not only my clients are kicking the sugar, but so many other symptoms disappear. In fact, I've had a client tell me that in as little as 10 days, my cravings went away, I sleep better, I have more energy, and I've lost weight. And other clients have told me that their brain fog has lifted, the burning, bloating stomach has disappeared, and they're never hungry. So this is, you're just going to be able to enjoy delicious, satisfying homemade meals without having to count calories or ever feeling hungry. So without even realizing it, you're going to be resetting your taste buds, improving your digestive system, and eliminating cravings by crowding out these culprits that are causing them.
And how many sessions are there?
There are 5 sessions. And remember, this is just a 2-week program, so I am going to be there holding your hands, giving you the support. You're going to have opportunity to share, have your questions answered. In every session, there's also a food topic that we're going to discuss. So you're going to walk away with this with so much information you're going to be able to apply to the rest of your life.
And how can our listeners go and register? Because this program sounds amazing.
Yes, it is amazing. So it's super simple. You go online to kicksugarchallenger.com and get all the information there about the program. Again, that's kicksugarchallenger.com. And you can also register. And because I love this station, True Oldies, and the listeners so much, I am giving an extra special big savings for you when you register today. Now, you have to register by midnight, okay? And there's a special savings. So go right now to kicksugarchallenger.com and reserve your space.
This sounds really like an amazing course. I'm going to start recommending it at our Laws of Life networking group on Tuesdays at 11. It's going to help us kick sugar. It's going to help crowd out those bacteria in the gut and the mouth that are causing these cravings. And I think we can all benefit from resetting our taste buds, getting ready for the holidays, and this post-corona. I'm sure everyone's gained weight, right?
Yes, absolutely.
Well, it's incredible. Well, this has been a plethora of nutritional information for us to digest, and it's an honor to have you as my co-host on the Laws of Nutrition. Thank you for being one of our experts in the Laws of Life and Fired Up family. Be sure to tune in 2 weeks on October 21st, when Pamela will marinate the secret sauce to eating your way out of a diagnosis. Thank you, Pamela Fox Leonard, and let's jump into our next segment.